Madarasa in 1781. Robert Clive, Jonathan Duncan, Warren Hastings, Lord Cornwallis. Yes, it is Warren Hastings started Calcutta Madrasa in 1781. The next question is, who started Sanskrit College in Banaras in 1792? Robert Clive, Charles Metcalfe, Warren Hastings, Jonathan Duncan. Yes, it is Jonathan Duncan who started Sanskrit College in Banaras in 1792. The next question is, the universalization of British education in India is done by whom? It is Robert Clive, Charles Grant, Warren Hastings, Lord Cornwallis. It is Charles Grant who universalized the British education in India. Therefore, option B is the right answer. The next question is, Macaulay was appointed as chairperson of the Committee on Education by whom? It is by Lord William Bentinck, Charles Metcalfe, Warren Hastings, Lord Cornwallis. Yes, it is by Lord William Bentinck. The Macaulay was appointed as the chairperson of the Committee on Education System. The next question is, on whose recommendation Lord Dalhousie established universities in Calcutta, Bombay and Madras? Robert Clive, Macaulay's Commission, Charles Wood's Commission, Lord Cornwallis. S. On Charles Wood's Commission, Lord Dalhousie established universities in Calcutta, Bombay, and Madras. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Who called the tax payment received by the British government from the East India Company as criminal tax? Robert Clive, Charles Metcalfe, Warren Hastings, Edmund Burke. Yes, it is Edmund Burke who called the tax payment received by the British government from the East India Company as a criminal tax. Therefore, option D is the right answer. That is Edmund Burke is the right answer. The next question is, why Regulating Act 1773 was implemented? Many company officials had become super rich by corruption, misuse of Diwani rights to regulate the company affairs and its administration in India. Yes, because option D, all of the above. Yes, option D is the right answer. All of the above. Because since East India Company, the officials were in East India Company. Many officials were become super rich by corruption, misuse of Diwani rights were happening, and to regulate the company affairs, the administration in India has to be controlled by the British government. Therefore, the Regulating Act was implemented during 1773. According to which Act Supreme Court of Jurisdiction was established in India? Regulating Act 1773, Pitt's India Act 1784, Charter Act of 1813, Charter Act of 1833. As it is by the Act of Regulating Act 1773, Supreme Court of Judicature was established in Calcutta. Therefore, option A is the right answer. The next question is, inconsistencies in Regulating Act of 1773 were rectified in Pitt's India Act of 1784, Charter Act of 1813, Charter Act of 1833, Indian Government Act 1858. Guess what is the answer? See, after 1773, what will come? Yes, it is 84, 1784. That is, Pitt's India Act was implemented to remove the inconsistencies in the Regulating Act 1773. Therefore, option B is the right answer. The next question is, the Board of Controllers replaced the Board of Directors in which Act? Yes, it is in Pitt's India Act 1784, which is the rectification of Regulating Act 1773. Therefore, the Board of Controllers replaced the Board of Directors, means the Board of Directors were replaced by the Board of Controllers. Therefore, option B is the right answer. The next question is, which act declared that the areas under the possessions of East India Company are the integral part of the British Empire? Indian Government Act 1853, Pitt's India Act 1784, Charter Act 1813, Charter Act 1833. Yes, it is option B, that is Pitt's India Act declared that areas under the possession of East India Company are the integral part of the British Empire. Therefore, option B is the right answer. The next question is, the main aim of the Charter Acts was many company officials had become super rich by corruption, misuse of Diwani rights to regulate the company affairs and its administration, to renew the license of the East India Company. Yes, it is option D, to renew the license of East India Company. The aim the charter acts were implemented to renew the license of the East India Company. The Charter Act was implemented, therefore option D is the right answer. The next question is, with which act the free trade era of license and authorization started in India? Charter Act 1853, Pitt's India Act 1784, Charter Act 1813, Charter Act 1833. Yes, because of Charter Act 1813, the free trade era of license and authorization started in India. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Charter Act 1813 allowed all this, the free trade era of license and authorization in India. The next question is, who was vested with the powers to appoint the Governor General and the Commander in Chief in the Charter Act of 1813? Powers to appoint the Governor General and the Commander in Chief. Yes, it is the Board of Directors has the power to appoint the Governor General and the Commander in Chief in the Charter Act of 1813. The Governor General of Bengal was named as the Governor General of India in which act? Yes, it is in Charter Act 1833. The Governor General of Bengal was named as the Governor General of India in the Charter Act 1833. Governor General of one particular region, that is Bengal, was named as the Governor General of India in the Charter Act 1833. The next question is, the Governor of Bengal became the Governor General of Bombay and Madras presidencies in which act? Yes, it is in Regulating Act 1773. Governor General of Bengal became the Governor General of Bombay and Madras, means he can control three presidencies now easily. Therefore, option A is the right answer. The next question is, the Governor General was mandated to appoint a law professional as member to his executive committee. All British companies were allowed to have trade relationship in India. The above two are the main features of which act? Whether it is Indian Government Act of 1858, Pitt's India Act 1784, Charter Act of 1813, Charter Act of 1833. Yes, it is option D. In the Charter Act of 1833, the Governor General was mandated to appoint a law professional as member to its executive committee. All British companies were allowed to have trade relationship in India. Yes, therefore option D is the right answer. Option D is the right answer. The Sepoy Mutiny took place due to the misadministration of the East India Company and anti-Indian acts. Whether only one is correct, only two is correct, both one and two are correct, none of the above. Yes. Option C. The misadministration of the East India Company and anti-Indian acts were the main reason for the Sepoy Mutiny to occur. The next question is, all-round development of India would be ensured by the British government against British East India Company on November 1, 1858, December 1, 1858, December 1, 1833, November 1, 1857. Yes, it is on November 1. It is on November 1, 1858. All-round development of India would be ensured by the British government, not by the British East India Company. Therefore, option A is the right answer. The next question is, the first Viceroy of India is Lord Canning was the first Viceroy of India. The next question is, the Secretary of State for India and Council of India were formed in the Indian Government Act 1858, Pitt's India Act 1784, Charter Act of 1813, Charter Act 1833. S in option A, that is in Indian Government Act 1858, Secretary of State for India and Council of India were formed in the Indian Government Act 1858. The next question is, the Indians were allowed to participate in the process of creating laws in this act. Yes, it is in Indian Council Act of 1861. The Indians were allowed to participate in the process of creating laws. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Indians were allowed to participate in the process of creating laws. Yes, it is in C, as I said earlier. The next question is, Provision was made to question the government on public issues by serving 6 days notice in advance in Indian Council Act of 1892. Whether it is true or false, as it is a true statement. In the Indian Council Act of 1892, there is a provision was made to question the government on public issues by serving 6 days notice in advance. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Indian Council Act of 1909 is also called as Minto-Marley Reformation Act, Policy of Assertion, Montego, Chelmsford Reformative Act, and none of the above. Yes, the Indian Council Act of 1909 is also called as Minto-Marley Reformation Act because these are implemented by the Minto and Marley. Therefore, it is also called as Minto-Marley Reformation Act. Indian Council Act of 1919 is also called as Policy of Assertion, Montego Chelmsford Reformation Act, and none of the above. Yes, it is Montego Chelmsford Reformative Act. Indian Council Act of 1919 is called as Montego Chelmsford Reformation Act. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Which act was used to divide and rule India? Indian Government Act of 1858, Indian Council Act 1909, Indian Council Act of 1861, Charter Act 1833. Yes, it is Indian Council Act of 1909 was used to divide and rule the India. Separate electorate college was created in the which act? Yes, it is an option B, that is Indian Council Act of 1909. Separate electorate college was created. The next question is, in Indian Council Act of 1919, which of the following are the true? Means he is giving some features here. We have to choose the correct option. Act formulated by bicameral legislative body, means upper house and lower house, and high commissioner was appointed for India in Britain. Provincial budget was separated from central budget. Separate electorate college was extended for Muslims, Sikhs, Anglo-Indians, and Europeans. Yes, only 1 and 3 are correct. Only 1, 2, 3, only 1, 3, and 4 all are correct. Yes, guess what is the answer? Yes, all the statements are true as per the Indian Council Act 1919. Therefore, option D is the right answer. The next question is, Diwani Adalat in civil court was introduced by Warren Hastings. The post of Superintendent of Police was created by Lord Cornwallis. The permanent Zamindari system was implemented in Bengal and Bihar provinces by Lord Cornwallis. The land tax system was implemented by Alexander Reed. Is Ryotwari system. The British officer who supported the modern education in India is Warren Hastings. The Regulating Act was implemented in the year 1773. So that's all about the multiple choice questions of this chapter. So if you want to have some brief idea of these acts, various acts, just take a look on these acts, right? 1858, 1861, 1892 Act, 1909 Act, 1919 Act, 1935 Act. So try to have this picture in mind for answering the questions. Therefore, this slide is very important as per, because many questions come from this particular slide. So try to remember this picture in mind. So thank you one and all. So please do subscribe and share the channel. Thank you one and all.